give me an overview of the situation that you had happen here in Mali. And I understand you started a company and you ran into some challenges that hopefully you could expand so I can get an idea of what actually occurred.
Yes, you're welcome for the questions. We came here last June of 2011, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or 1.5 years ago. I mean, for this job, I mean, it was introduced to me about the guy who created Popular by Greek American, that they used to do the same line of business in Cote d'Ivoire about 20 years ago.
Okay.
We set up the business, and because he knew the gold business, he was supposed to be in charge of the gold transactions.
Okay.
First, the plan was to give money to start buying and selling gold to make some small profit, and we see how to proceed any further.
Okay.
At the beginning, he tried to do some attempts. It was even or even losing money. I don't know if it's either because he wouldn't be able to buy correctly at the correct prices based on the cost of the gold, or if he was stealing, I mean, some of it.
Gotcha.
Which, what I realized now is that probably he was stealing.
Okay.
Yes. Then after that, then we decided to do like traditional mining, small-scale mining, in a form of a joint venture, like financing small equipment to proceed.
Which makes sense.
One of our employees, he knew a lady that she was having in the borderline of Mali and Ivory Coast a mining site, and she said that we could work with her by financing the equipment to give it to her. So whatever gold production is going to be produced, it will be shared 50-50.
Okay.
And at the same time, another part of it, like borrow some of the equipment for the workers there, in charge of like 3,000 CFA per head.
Gotcha.
So you could benefit from the gold and money from the people.
Okay.
This thing took place between late November last year until mid-January.
Okay.
At this time, I was not here. I was away because we had some problems in Greece, much more important, and I haven't had the chance to be here for a long time.
Okay.
What happened at the time, we found out like recently, I mean 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago.
Okay.
And that this guy eventually, or it was confirmed by 7 people, the lady that was working with us in the joint venture and 4 of our employees, is that this guy stole about 240 million CFA as money and 6 kilos of gold.
Gotcha.
The money and the gold have been seen by the people and confirmed. The driver even drove him to Ivory Coast, where he banked the money, some of the money, in Bank of Africa, Baku, something like that. And at the same time, he bought 2 plots of land and he paid cash in advance to build 2 houses.
I got you.
After all this happened, he fired the 3 people working with us that they confirmed with him, because those 3 people, they used to be with him, helping him for the company in the venture.
Okay.
He fired them and not to have evidence, and they even told me that he tried to kill them, to take them in the bush and try to kill them, not to have evidence.
Wow.
After all these things happened, this guy, he was put on a warrant by the lady that we're working with in Ivory Coast, because he stole from her and sold the water tank there, and he took money and he left knife from the place.
Gotcha.
So he was put on a warrant on Ivory Coast and everything, and what I started realizing that's happening, problems happening, is because he never cashed any money in the bank by the time we gave him. So eventually the balance of the bank became 49,000 CFR.
Gotcha.
He had a lot of debts, mechanics, electricity, people being unpaid. And he told me like 2 months ago, I'm going to go to become a Hajj.
Okay.
To Mecca.
All right.
I thought, he's telling me the company doesn't do very well. And how did he find the money to go become a Hajj in Mecca?
Right.
Then I started suspecting that
Something
what
was
I
wrong.
knew, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and what he did when we came back here, that one of the guys found that not only he stole the money that he stole,
Right.
he traveled with a fake Malian passport because he was wanted in Ivory Coast.
Okay.
And we had everything ready with the police, and when he got back, I picked him up and brought him to the police. Well, now he's in jail,
Okay.
and we are in the process to prosecute him, to see what's going to happen, and we're waiting with the lawyers to
work
set
through
the court case,
Okay.
to see what's going to happen.
Gotcha. I just want to share with you just the effort that you're making to pursue this legally is probably the best thing that you could have done, because a lot of people come to Mali and unfortunately similar things happen to them and they just throw their hands up and say, oh, we just lost money. But I do know that the people of Mali, a lot of these circumstances happen with people who aren't from Mali. They come from some of the neighboring countries like Burkina Faso or Ghana or Ivory Coast, and it gives Mali a very bad name. And I think you're probably aware, otherwise you wouldn't have come to Mali. Last year they reported 50 tons of production in terms of gold. So it's an ideal place to start a business, to initiate some of the things that you're doing, and it employs a lot of people. So what this guy did is not only did he stop your progress, he hurt the people that were in the employ of even the lady at the fields, with the people he said they were getting $3,000 a day for production, etc. All of those people got affected by this one guy's greed.
All right. We're talking about the domino effect is huge.
Yeah.
10 employees unpaid for 3 months, leaving debts aside, selling equipment, stealing money,
Yeah.
but just one person.
Yeah, and he doesn't even live here.
Yes, he's a foreigner.
Right.
Yes.
So we would like to just keep track of the progress of the case. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I let the ambassador of Mali that's in Washington, D.C. know about the story so people are aware, because Mali is a great opportunity for investment. I think it's the ideal location. It's probably the star child of Western Africa. If Mali can make that curve, get its democracy back, and create a climate for business like you're trying to do, the economic opportunity for this country is almost unthinkable. So I wish you the best of luck in closing the case, and I commend you for just the pursuit, because I know it's got to cost you money for attorneys. You already lost money. He's already taken money. There's a lot of people that have already been hurt, but the right thing to do is what you're doing. So I just commend you. We'll keep track of the story.
Thank you.
All righty.